All right, I know what you're thinking. It's not Friday. Hello and welcome to not the weekly crypto review. It's Monday night and I'm looking at the charts, and this is something that I think everybody needs to be aware of. So, as you can see, and this is hopefully going to be a very short video because it doesn't need to be all that long. Current price is $13,697 for Bitcoin. I want to draw your attention over here to, was this June of 2019? This was where we topped out after we started that first part of the bull run. And the high there is 13,764. If you look at today, our candle, our high was 13,769. $5 above that. And it's backed off a little bit. We're now at 13,698. So this, first off, if we can close above 13.5, the daily candle, I think 13.5 will become, will turn from resistance to support. But this high up here that we hit before, 13,764, that could be massive resistance because we saw it before. It went up that, granted, it went up a whole lot faster last time, but we've already bounced off that price and dropped back down. We may see Bitcoin drop in price. I don't know. First of all, as always, this is not financial advice of any kind. I simply want to point out a couple of things that I see. We hit the same price back here in June of 2019, and that's where we started that mini bear run. We also have an RSI down here of currently at 72.39. So we're above 70. We're outside the purple zone, so we're overbought. I do like the MACD. MACD is just coming out. The lines have crossed up here. It looks like we're at a point where we could do a pretty good upward run, but we've seen that before. I mean, we've seen that. You can't see me over here. Let's do this one. Just because we're on our way up currently doesn't mean that it's going to go all that high. So we'll see what happens. These are just things I'm looking at. Do I think the price of Bitcoin is going to drop significantly? No. Do I think that we may drop, that we're going to bounce off this 13,764 and drop back down? I think there's a pretty good possibility of this. Markets tend to follow. They tend to rhyme a lot. And so this 13,764, we may hit it a couple times. We may cool off. We've had 4 days so far of really hot, really good markets in Bitcoin. We've gone up, how much we went up, see here. We went up from, on this one, we went to, the opening was at 10,687. So we've gone up by $3,000 in the last 4 days. That's pretty good. I don't believe that we're going to hit 20,000. I don't think we're going to hit that high, the all-time high this year. So I won't be surprised to see things cool off for a couple of days. I don't think we're going to go into a bear market, but because where we're at, and because this is Bitcoin, I will not be surprised to see the price cool off just a little bit. So, like I said, short video. Be aware. Watch the trends. Watch the patterns. I could be completely wrong. We could blast through this price level and go up to the next. And the next price level would be here at, looks like 16,236. So yeah, we could blast through this 13,000 up towards 16,000. We very well could. I think we're going to take a little more time to do that, because then when after that is where everything's settled out at near the top at 19,000. I think it's going to be a couple of months, 3 or 4 months before we hit there. So we have very little resistance between here and there. We're at one of those resistance points now. So don't be surprised if we encounter that resistance and we stay here for a bit. Easy enough. Just wanted to put that out real quick, real easy. Talk to you next Friday.